It's weird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Atika Stip. Selamat datang kembali ke rancangan YouTube saya, Atika Stip. So, in this video, I'm gonna use two language, which is English and also bahasa Melayu. Sebab video ini sangat penting. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna talk about tips untuk cemerlang dalam PT3. PT3 means pentaksiran tingkatan 3. So this video is especially to all the PT3 candidates in Malaysia and also in my old school, which is San Cecilia, and I hope these tips will be useful for you guys. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about my experience in PT3. So, Atika sendiri sudah pernah lalui pentaksiran tingkatan 3, di mana dalam peperiksaan tersebut kita kena berusaha lebih sedikit. Sebab apa? To get excellent mark, to get excellent result. So, Atika punya result tidaklah sangat excellent, tapi kira almost excellent because I've got 9A and 1B, and B is my science subject, which is, for me, when I was Form 3, I usually count it as a killer subject, but it's okay, as long as I got the 9 A's. Okay, so right now Atika Form 4, Atika ambil science stream punya course. My science B in PT3, but I take science stream. It's okay guys. Just berani untuk menghadapi risiko. Inshallah I can do this. Like Atika, alhamdulillah setakat Atika masih boleh carry on the science stream subject, even though it's my first time, like the first experience, right? I take the science stream course. It was very hard, but if you already biasakan yourself with the subject, it will gonna be easier for you. Okay, so let's just don't wasting any time. So the title of this video is tips to cemerlang dalam PT3, like I told you earlier. Okay, so these tips bukan saja dari Atika sendiri, but I also share it. I mean, I also take it from my teachers yang mengajar Atika waktu Form 3, and also from my sifu, Sharia. She is the best student in our class. She always conquer Form 4. Okay, but yeah, let's just get started to the video. Okay, so the first one is the most important one, which is called umum lah. Bukan saja every time when we having exam, tapi every time when we face challenge, we also gonna do this. What is that? Is just to dekatkan yourself with Allah. That is for Muslim. But for non-Muslim, always baca doa to your God so that you will have and peaceful life, will get excellent result. Like Atika sendiri, actually when I was Form 3, awal tahun tu Atika memang tidak kuat solat. It is hard to tell you guys, but Atika malu. Atika memang tak kuat solat, tapi sekali sudah start pergi after the pertengahan tahun, like I realized, oh my gosh, PT3 is coming soon, I need to change myself. So that time Atika sudah start solat 5 waktu. Until right now Atika solat 5 waktu, and every time, right, if I'm not solat, like tertinggal solat maghrib or anything, tertinggal satu solat fardu, Atika will feel like, oh my god, I'm so regret, why I didn't pray. Like, you know guys, humans always make mistakes. So like Atika always make a mistake. So I'm gonna I'm gonna learn from my mistake, and every mistake teach me a lesson. So same goes to the PT3. If can, before the PT3, you need to always perform a prayer to your God, to Allah, so that everything will be smooth waktu kau menjawab exam. So yeah, take note, that is really important. Okay, so for the second one, also very important in our life, which is respect your parents. Our parents, they're really important, because without our parents, kita tidak akan sampai ke level sekarang ni. Like Atika, without my parents, I don't know what happened to me. Like it was very 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 sad if our parents leave us. Kenapa tiba-tiba talking about this? Well, it's okay. So we must respect our parents. Tidak kira our parents is baik or sebaliknya, but sejahat-jahat mereka pun, mereka tetap our parents. I'm so sorry to talk about that. I know that's maybe a sensitive word for you guys, but I know every parents sangat-sangat sayang anak diorang. That's why they are willing to do anything to sacrifice their energy, their time, their money for their children, so they can see their children's success in life, so that their children will have easier life. So that's why we need to respect our parents, because they already do a lot of sacrifice to us. Okay, and that is one of the most of the important key lah if you want to success in your life. Because what? Because doa ibu bapa tu sangat mustajab. Doa anak kepada ibu bapa pun sangat mustajab. So marilah kita sama-sama doakan kita punya ibu bapa, and ibu bapa doakan anak mereka supaya berjaya di dunia dan di akhirat. Okay, so tips yang ketiga is bangun jam 3. It's like a pantun. Tips ketiga, bangun jam 3. Memanglah. Okay, Atika, usually I wake up at 3 a.m. I don't know why, because I always search, internet to see study tips. Like last year, pertengahan tahun ni by not false, yeah, I wake up at 3 a.m. and then I study. Because why? Because 3 a.m. a lot of them say 3 a.m. is the time where banyak hantu subuh-subuh. Don't trust that. Okay, so 3 a.m. is actually the time yang sangat-sangat bagus for you to study, to do a revision. Because why? Because when you wake up, you're still fresh. Like your otak still kosong, and then you can sumbat all kind of the subject that you need to learn to your mind, and then your mind will terima dengan mudah. Like, how can I say? Atika sendiri pernah cuba pengalaman tu. Until right now, every time when dekat examination, Atika will wake up at 3 every day. So Atika rasa that time is really really suitable. A lot of them say, like my friend Zurin, sorry Zur, she said that Atika, I cannot wake up at 3. I'm not that kind of person, Atika. Well, Zur, actually you can try it. If you still can, then I don't know. But for me, 3 a.m. is the suitable time for you to study, to put all of the ilmu-ilmu masuk ke dalam you punya otak. Because like I told you earlier, it's easy for you to terima all the lesson that you have learned. And that is why I know it's hard, but it's hard to wake up. But actually, guys, I tell you one tips if you want to wake up easier, is for the Muslim lah, is baca surah Al-Fatihah, so that your eyes will gonna be open lancar gitu. So otherwise, sebab syaitan dia menyangkutkan di kita punya bulu mata. So that's why if you baca surah Al-Fatihah, then you gosok-gosok muka, and then you will not gonna be so sleepy. Trust me, it's work, because I tried it a lot of time. Okay, that is for the third tips. Okay, so the fourth tips number 4 is to do a practice. Yeah, practice make perfect. I mean, okay, usually if we find in any store book, there must be a paper slip, kertas about the PT3, and you can find it in any bookstore. Like me, I really like to do a practice during almost the PT3 examination. Because why? Because melalui practice itu kita sudah tahu format PT3, like usual punya, the real format lah of the PT3. And for me, okay, before I do a practice, Atika will gonna study first. Like I use a study 255. I don't know what it called, but I call it 255 strategy, which is 25 minutes you study, 5 minutes you rest. Like Atika, until right now, Atika still using that strategy, with which I'm gonna study 25. I'm gonna study for 3 hours, but bukan berterusan. 25 minutes study, 5 minutes rehat, 25 minutes study, 5 minutes rehat. Sebab kalau Atika sumbat terus satu kali dalam masa 3 jam, I'm not gonna stop. you know, it's like just nothing. Masuk sini, keluar sini, masuk sini, keluar sini, just like that. So Atika amalkan 255 strategy, which is 25 minutes rehat, 25 minutes, 35 minutes rehat, so that it's easy for you to masuk, it's easy for what the ilmu masuk inside the otak. Okay, so yeah. What? Okay, after I study, what is this? Okay, after I study, I'm gonna do a practice. That is real format of PT3 punya practice. Like I told you earlier, so that you know how the format going on, and then beside that you can also memperkukuhkan lagi the lesson that you just learned, and it's easy for you lah nanti to jawab all of the question during PT3. Yeah. Okay, so next, in the class, what you need to do is paying fully attention. Tumpukan perhatian di kelas. So this is the tips which I got from my Sifu, Sharia. We asked her, how do you study Sharia? And she said, just paying full attention in the class. Yes, that is really important. For me, I always tumpukan perhatian waktu di kelas. But, you know, sometimes dalam beberapa masa, when I was so tired, so sleepy in the class, I will gonna like not concentrate apa cikgu ajar. I'm just gonna like tengok je, and then my otak is blank. But cuma kadang-kadang Atika macam tu lah. But usually Atika memang paying fully attention in the class, because kalau kita pay fully attention in the class, we're gonna like, you know, we don't need, I mean, it's not like, how can I say this if we pay fully attention in the class, di rumah kita tidak perlu lagi study from the top beginning until the end. I mean from A to Z. You're just gonna do a revision, no need to study lagi if you're paying fully attention in the class, if you're really paying fully attention in the class. Okay, azan, so Atika kena rehat sekejap ya. Okay, so tips yang terakhir sorry. Okay, so moving to the last tips is always motivate yourself. So Atika ada satu orang cikgu, nama dia Cikgu Chong Fui Ha. She's actually our mathematics teacher during 3A, kelas Atika 3 aktif. She always teach us how to motivate ourselves. So salah satunya is she tell us that every morning you must go in front of the mirror and you're gonna talk to your own self like this. Atika, you are so beautiful. You can do this, Atika. And also I also got one teacher, which is Teacher Adeline. When we was Form 2, she tell us the codes, which is I can, because I believe I can. I'm not gonna Atika tak lupa codes tu sampai sekarang, because I know that is very important, and that is also one of the keys to success. So okay, kita sambung balik di cermin tu. So every time sampai sekarang lah Atika masih amalkan every time kalau examination day, waktu exam, sebelum Atika pergi sekolah, Atika akan pergi depan cermin dan Atika gonna motivate Atika punya self. Atika akan pandang Atika sendiri and I say, Atika, I know you can do it. You already did your best. Please don't make your parents feel very, very sad. They're already willing to sacrifice anything for you, and you must do that again. I mean, you're gonna balas dong punya jasa, you're gonna appreciate them. And I said, Atika, you can do this. You really can do this, Atika. Trust me. You know, guys, saya cakap macam tu dengan diri saya sendiri, because I know that can motivate myself, so that Atika can lebih fokus, Atika can lebih confident with ourselves, but not really, but not overconfidence lah, as long as it is confident. And yeah, it is work, guys. Sangat berkesan, dimana sampai sekarang Atika selalu motivate myself. Bukan saja when we face exam, tapi when we face cabaran, Atika also motivate myself. Like, Atika, sabar. That's all is the ujian daripada Allah. You need to be patient, because setiap dugaan yang Allah bagi itu menunjukkan betapa sayangnya Allah sama kau. So yeah, that is why I always motivate myself so that I can be the orang yang lebih what they call, lebih berguna, orang yang tidak cepat putus asa, and also insan yang akan menjadi pemangkin negara satu hari nanti, insyaallah, amin. Okay, so that is the tips that I already gave to you guys, and I really hope that these tips will help all the PT3 candidates, and also good luck in your examination later. Make sure you did your best, if can better than me, if can best than me, okay? So yeah, I think itu saja yang Atika kongsikan kepada kamu semua. So my last word is don't forget that we must always sharing, caring, and loving. Remember that 3 things, because these 3 things is really useful in your life. Okay, so I see you in the next video, inshallah. I will gonna make a Raya vlog, but I don't know, I'm not sure if if it's confirmed, then I'm gonna post it in my Insta. And yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye.